Hello friends. Well, the valley is covered in ice and snow, so let's get the heck out of here and go over to the coast, which is marginally warmer and blowing like the winds of Ethel. Who's Ethel?
Alright, we're recording. This thing on. Hello friends! It's your old pal Nathan.
Okay, I'm going to stop myself right there. I got some new wireless Rode 2 mics, and clearly I did not adjust them correctly before using them. So I used some crazy AI program to pull audio to text, and it is okay. Let's see if I can dub myself. I expect this is going to look like a 70s kung fu movie without the exciting bits. I am right now driving through the back streets of Bandon, Oregon. I may have already actually shown the before part. I got to turn here. This is where I'm turning. I overshot where I was supposed to turn. I have got DJ with me and Tony. They are both with me, and we are planning to camp near Humbug Mountain. But depending if I'm showing you the footage that I just took, might be a little bit, oops, I guess I wasn't going this way. Might be a little crazy for that, so we will see. Okay, this is not working. Let me just give you the bullet points. I am right now driving through the back streets of Bandon, Oregon. I made many wrong turns. I shouldn't record while driving on city streets. DJ, Tony, and I are exploring the south coast and camping near Humbug Mountain. The spot we're going to has been featured on a few high-profile overland channels, and I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I have pivot plans in case that doesn't work out or we hit gates. I really have no idea what we'll find. I have a bunch of new gear to test out. I expect to hit the campsite at 4:30, sundown's at 6, so not much wiggle room if we have to pivot. The winds are crazy, so camping on a mountainside might not be viable. Let's cut to those winds that we first experienced at Face Rock in Bandon, Oregon, one of my favorite places.
It is very windy.
Face Rock is one of the few natural formations that, to me, actually looks like what it's supposed to be. I see a woman laying on her back looking up at the sky, and I think it's really beautiful. So we are up a very narrow mountain road, but in pretty good shape, and with nice long spaces on each side. And I'll switch into, wow, we are really up here. It's a gorgeous view, and we are 3 miles on this very, very narrow, winding, steep road. We're going up to something like 2,100 feet from sea level. It's pretty awesome up here. I just hope we have some kind of shelter from the wind, because it's blowing. But we seem to be okay. I can't imagine anybody else is crazy enough to go up and camp on a mountain in the weather like this. I mean, on this side it's fine, but on the other side it is blasting. I mean, it's full, put your arms out, lean backwards, you'll be held up. Worst case scenario, we can always come back down the hill a ways and put ourselves behind some shelter. We saw one guy coming down, but he looked like the kind who just goes up here, smokes pot, drives back down the hill. A lot of those in Oregon. Anyway, 2.8 more miles. Oh man. The nice thing is that this is clear enough, this road, that I should be able to put the top cam. I didn't do it going up because I want to get us where we're going, but on the way back down I think I will, even if it's pouring rain, because this is a gorgeous ride up here.
All right, first look at what we got here.
Oh, okay. Gotta push that door open. Well, this is the windy side. There is a breeze. This is the spot, though. This is absolutely the spot. Yeah, this is,
Yes. So this is Humbug.
that's Humbug right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then look, that's kind of crazy that you can actually see the sun's on the
It is on that
island up there. Boy, that would be a nice place to camp down there.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I was thinking.
I mean, this road keeps going back that way a little bit. You can also sneak back there if that makes more sense. I was very happy we were able to find this spot, and what a neat place it was, but way too windy to camp. The camera doesn't really do justice to how windy and unexpectedly cold it was. Still, I'll come back next summer. We'll check it out again. I drove a bit further up the hill to see if there was anywhere to camp out of the wind, and after seeing the snow on the side of the road, I figured we needed to descend, not ascend. I'm using my Insta360 X4 camera for these shots. I don't know, do you guys like them? I think it helps, but, you know, give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Well, we're standing here on this Forest Service road. We are on the ocean side. That's why the trees are doing that thing. There's DJ. Say hi, DJ.
Hi.
Tony went that way, and now we can't raise him on the radio anymore. He thought that dropped in elevation and he'd find a good spot, but now he's abandoned us, and we're gonna die here. I'm gonna have to eat DJ. I'm watching too much Yellow Jackets. Just a little further down the road, we found a nice nook where we were able to get out of the worst of the weather. There were several no trespassing signs on the trees nearby, but nothing saying we couldn't stop here on the road itself. Okay, so this one looks okay. Let's take a look at this. Looks like it's a hunting camp during the fall, so I expect the signs were more for other hunters and mushroom foragers. We cleaned up some trash from the site, so I figure that's a fair trade. We walked around looking up in the air as you do, then we got all the trucks circled up and settled in about 5 p.m. Sat around the fire for a bit. I crashed out at 8 p.m. and I didn't get any video of camp life, but here are some pictures.
Hello, friends. Do I look like a, queen?
I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Yeah, anyway, it's 8, but it's very rainy. So I got my water bottle full of very warm water, which is heating up my sleeping bag. And you can hear it's raining pretty good out there. I heard a dog randomly a while ago. We have no idea where that came from. Probably somebody down the hill, I guess. But, yeah, 8 o'clock I'm going to read, go to bed, and, see what tomorrow brings. Good night.
Holy shit. Look, oh man. Look at that. It's not a nice day out. Alright, we are driving down the hillside and it is blowing like a mother. I'll throw some of the B-roll in here while I'm talking. We were actually, last night it wasn't that bad. We were nestled down in a little nook, so we didn't really get blasted. Alright, we didn't really get blasted. I gotta put this thing up here. Let's try this again. Good morning, friends. Wait, is this thing on? No, this thing isn't on. God damn it. It is really nasty out. We are up in a cloud. We're at 1,700 feet, something like that. Probably quite a bit lower now, maybe 900. But I'm gonna intersperse some of my B-roll. It is blowing, and it's mist rain. So I mean, basically, we're in a cloud. It doesn't have time to get down to you. Boy, it's stormy out here. We were actually okay last night because everything, and we were kind of in a little nook, which was nice. I mean, there were a few gusts, but it was nothing serious. So that was fine. But yeah, coming out here, I didn't know it was going to be this windy. So today we're going to work our way up the coast. We're going to stop at some state parks. We're going to stop wherever the heck we feel like, and experience some Oregon winter weather here, because we accidentally are in a storm. This is my lean forward, no seatbelt driving off-road mode. And it's not off-road, it's just gravel, but it's steep and twisty. And for some reason I need to lean forward. I could drive like this. Really, there's nothing keeping me from doing it.
So here we are several miles north at Port Orford Head State Park. This is a really cool place in the summer with some of the prettiest views in Oregon. Today, well, I did mention the storm, right?
Guys, I got bad news. I don't think we're going to be able to see anything today.
Oh man, you promised us a good food.
I hate to be the one to point this out. We'll go down this way and then we'll try on that side. I mean, maybe we'll be able to see town? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see, here you have the lovely town of Port Orford.
To the left, we have haze and clouds.
And then over here you have...
right, we have more haze
You
and clouds.
can kind of see the rocks.
There's a kind of a rock down there. Actually,
I think we found the wind.
you found the wind?
Yeah. Okay, so we are at Camp Blanco. We're not even outside of the car yet. Do you hear the wind? There's my antenna. I guess we're getting out. Hello friends, we're at Cape Blanco today, which is living up to its name. As always, we're fighting through the wind to get up here. It's actually okay right here, but we'll see. It's much windier here. Well, I think it was just that one low point.
Yeah.
I just have to hold this out until we almost get blown over.
Just do it over by the trucks.
The ocean is angry! You're leaning into the wind at like 14 degrees. Hello friends, we've made it to Bandon. It's much nicer here. There's actually a little bit of spot of blue sky. But we're gonna go, oh you can't see it here. We're gonna go out to the lighthouse. We're just walking around downtown Bandon now, just to have a little bit of civilization, you know. What do you, oh, it would be great content if I fell in. But it would be better content, DJ, if you fell in.
just for completeness. That's where we were, right about there. And that's where we are. And I think we're gonna go out the jetty, which is right on the other side of that dune. We're gonna walk out there a little ways. Wait, is that a seal? Yes! There's a seal right there. Where's my zoom? Hello, sea lion! Or are you a harbor seal? You see him? He's right there.
Hey, don't worry if you didn't see anything. We're about to see a lot more harbor seals, which are my favorite marine mammal.
It's a bit breezy up here. Oh, there's a seal out there, right there. In the surf. A bunch of seals. One there. There's one over there. There's one a little bit further out there. There's seals all up in this place. Oh, there's one. Hey, buddy. Hey, he's right there. I'm getting some moves. Harbor seals are my favorite kind of seals because they're adorable. I'll record harbor seals all day. Where'd he go? Oh, under he goes. Oh, there's two right there. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Bonjour, harbor seal. There's one there. There's one there. Yeah, I've never seen that. There's one there. There's a lot of harbor seals out here today. There's one there. This is cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch of seagulls. There's one right there. There's two. There's four. Hey, buddy. I like your whiskers. Oh, you're adorable. Hello, harbor seal. You got any fishes?
Well, we're rolling out of Bullard Beach State Park. We got to see a whole bunch of harbor seals, which are one of my favorites, so I was really excited by that. Tony and I are going to head up to Sparrow Road and or Sparrow Park and take a peek up there. He might camp. I'm just gonna take a look, and then DJ's gonna peel off in Reedsport. What a wonderful day it's been on the coast, man. It's windy and mainly overcast, but the rain really hasn't come. Once we got away from Humbug Mountain, it's been pretty nice. So we will continue onward, and theoretically, next place I'll see you will be on Sparrow Park Road.
For my regular viewers or people who pay particular attention to the intro video, you might recognize the spot where I sunk my truck last year. It looks like the hole has been filled in, so that's not the hazard it used to be. I never seem to know what to expect when I travel Sparrow Park Road. This time the upper section was pretty dry, but the midsection was the most waterlogged I'd ever seen it. Not that it stops anybody from coming down here, though.
with that, I got back on 101, heading north and heading for home. I will be there in an hour and 28 minutes. So, yeah, heading home. Nice little 28-hour adventure. Yeah, I had a good time. And I hope you had a good time watching it. I will remind you, as I always do, you'll never stop on the way back. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, friends!